and just like a neutral color, anything that's kind of close to your skin tone. And I'm going to use the Tartelette In Bloom palette, and I freaking love this, except of course I shattered my mirror. But the color that I'm going to take first is called Flower Child, right here, and I'm just going to buff that all over the lid. And it doesn't really matter where you go with it, just buff it in and go pretty high up in the crease. You can just kind of take it all over the lid. It's the M200. It's a little bit smaller and a little bit more tapered. And I'm going to take this shadow from my really dirty matte palette from Lorac, and it's called Latte. It's right here. And it's just a neutral, it's kind of like the color, the Flower Child in the Tartelette palette, but just a little bit darker. And I'm just going to buff this into the crease, but a little bit lower. And just windshield wiper motions, and then I just kind of buff it in a little bit on the sides. What's nice about glasses is that you can actually do more than usual and it'll look like less, if that makes sense. So your liner can be a little bit thicker and your eyeshadow can be a little bit darker. The next color that I'm going to take is called Jet Setter from the Tartelette palette, and this is a really neutral ashy brown, and I'm just going to take this into the crease kind of on the outer half. And this is more of a tapered brush. This is by Real Techniques. And just buff that in. And you can kind of take your eyeshadow and just flick it up a little bit, and this will kind of give that cat eye effect. And so what I'm going to do is now take my Morphe 35F palette. I've been loving this lately. I have the 350, but this one is a little bit more neutral. But it also has beautiful shimmers, but some mattes at the bottom. So I'm just going to take this brown color right here and just kind of tap it on there pretty lightly, and then you can kind of just tap it off. And then just buff that into the outer V. So I just kind of tap it on to really get the product in there, and kind of even slightly go into the lash line. This just kind of adds that smoky effect. And then what I'll do then is take a smaller blending brush so that I can buff that out, but that it doesn't distribute the product too much. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take an even smaller brush, and this one is from Real Techniques too. You can see it's really small and it's pointed at the end. And I'm going to take this black color, it's called Jet Black, from the Lorac matte palette, and just get a little bit on there and get that really close to the lash line and kind of sweep it up again so we have that kind of cat eye effect. And I think what I'm going to do is go with this medium gold shade right here. Excuse my nails, they look horrible. I need to get them done. But I'm going to take a small shader brush like this, so it's not too heavy, and just dip it in there and press it on the lid. And I normally do this, just split your eye in half, not literally, and then just kind of go from here to the inner part of the lid. So then what I'm going to do is take my Clinique black liquid liner and my L'Oreal Voluminous mascara, which is my go-to if you want voluminous, dark, black lashes. And I'm going to put these on, and then I'll be right back. So this is a step that you can skip Obviously, if it bothers you to wear lashes with your glasses, don't do it. Mascara is good. But I'm just going to step it up, of course, and I'm going to put on the Demi Wispies from Ardell, which are my other go-to. And a good trick for that is to really, when you put on the lash, aim it up so that it's not sticking out, which will probably bother you if you're wearing glasses. Or what you can do is put them on and then curl them, and that way they will curl up as well. So I'm going to put those on, and then I'll show you the finished product. Alright, so this is the finished look. I did a thicker eyeliner with a cat eye, so a wing on the end. Then I added some lashes. And yeah, the pop of shimmer just really enhances your eyes, while the darker shades just kind of bring them up and enhances them behind the glasses. I didn't do any shadow at the bottom because you want your eyes to be open. But yeah, I think it's a cute look and it's really easy to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and then subscribe below. Thanks.